Welcome to another installment of Music in the Blood. We talk about music and things of that nature. Our opinion doesn't matter. We're going to give it to you anyway. Right now, we got Zoe, and to the left of me,
Ren.
we're going to get Unc, hopefully today, in a Zoom, and match that up so we can get that to y'all. But this is what we got at the moment. It's been a lot going on in the hip hop stream, hip hop scene. We got the ending of the Kendrick and Drake beef battle, whatever you want to call it. It's been a month since, certain tracks were released. Well, I think all the tracks were released, but
yeah,
it's been a month. So what's
rap battles of history.
let's start it off this. Who you think won, man? Who you think won? Give it to me right now. Who you think won?
Kendrick, of course. I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're dick riding." Kendrick Lamar took it literally with not even not even with the first one with Metro Boomin, but with Euphoria.
Yeah,
he took it with just that one track.
So you thought? I've seen that on Twitter that it's like, not gonna lie, Kendrick won with this one alone.
Yes, with this one alone.
And are you done with your?
Yeah. With this one alone, he won. But as Drake's rebuttal, like, what was Family Matters?
No, he did the.
It was a push-up.
He did the tailor-made freestyle.
Oh, tailor-made. That was the one that was like,
and
it was on,
and then it was something, another one where he had Tupac. I forgot what that one's called. Tupac and
the AI.
Was that the one that he got took down, or was that tailor-made freestyle that he got took down?
Both got taken down, but it was tailor-made got taken down first, I believe.
That was the one that got copyrighted and cease and desist from the Tupac estate. Was tailor-made freestyle? No, it was two that he put out back to back.
Tupac estate was the one with Tupac and Snoop Dogg. That was
what
the
was
one
the song called? Do you remember? Before, the one he only posted on Instagram.
I don't remember what that was called.
Okay, hold on. Let me look it up so we'll make sure we on timing.
But does it matter? Does it matter? Kendrick took it. All right, Kendrick took it, and we don't remember what the song was because the song was barely there and barely here, and we barely heard it.
True.
And you gonna put Tupac on a song, man? Rest in peace, man. And just a rebuttal.
So it was push-ups.
That was for that
push-ups, tailor-made freestyle with the AI joint, and then boom. So push-ups and then tailor-made. I thought it was another track that he had posted on Instagram that we had, but yeah.
So tailor-made was that one song.
It was the one. It was just the one.
That one song.
Yeah, okay. And they told him to take it. Stop this foolishness, sir. You know what I mean? Cease and desist that. But yeah. Okay. You wanted anything else before I go on mine?
Nah, say what you guys say, man.
Kendrick Lamar, the way that he went about this is very, very, very it's very, 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 very not disturbing, but like it was a man on a mission. You know what I mean? He took it very seriously, and a lot of people didn't think he would. And one thing that I out of all of this that it pisses me off was the Drake stance that was just so just of disbelief and trying to discredit him. And the people that were supposed to be on a neutral level was legit picking a side, right? Kendrick not only like destroyed him, I feel like he stumped him so hard into the ground that everything that he does now will have a lingering of Kendrick troll to it, if that makes sense. everything that he put out from here on out will have like a essence of like, we don't know about this one. What you talking about here? Like the stain that Kendrick put on Drake's name with the PDF files and his homies
PDF
on some weirdo stuff. It's just such a it's a branding now to his name. Like it's a part of it now. It's stuck there. It's a burn mark there. It's a mark that you can't clean. It's a mark that you can't scrub off. It's a essence that you just wish would just go away, but you keep smelling that bitch. Like, ugh, what is that? You know what I mean? Kendrick solidified himself as the boogeyman. You know, in 616 in LA, he pleaded to God and asking for forgiveness because I who am I to not go to war? You know what I'm saying? He talked to God and called on to Aries type shit, like, yo, God forgive me, but I have to go to war. And then that's when we got the first essence of that weirdo stuff that was going on in his crew. You know what I mean? Because people was like, what the fuck? 616 LA is just so random, but it's like, no, he's talking, he's saying like, he's literally was saying a prayer out loud, like, yo, to go against the life that I have now. You know what I mean? Chilling, drinking wine on yachts and stuff like that. And a little bit of things that he does in his everyday life that he called boring to other people, but that's what he loved. Like he was willing to give that all up just to prove a point and go to war with Drake. And to really take it seriously and really give it his all, which he did. People don't understand that. 16 in LA was like, oh, I don't like 16, but you got to understand what he's saying. Because it took me sometimes like, what is he talking about? Like, how is this a diss? And it was like an interlude to the diss EP that he came out with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a side note, like, yo, like, that's what I'm thinking. That was what I thought before I started, making these songs. I Lord forgive me, but I have to. You know what I mean? I live by the pen. I'm gonna die by the pen.
Right.
This is what you put me in here to do. I know this is what you want me to do, and I'll do it. And I'll do it. You know what I mean? To the best of my abilities through God. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, like calling upon the Norse god Ares. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to war. Ares, god of war and shit like that. Yeah. So it's such a man. It's such a Kendrick won. And like you said with Euphoria, we didn't even need the other ones.
Didn't even need the other ones.
Right.
But it's like, the other ones just is like solidified.
The other two.
It's just solidified. Like you hear me.
The other two was such
Stop playing with
was
me.
such a fucking. It was like a.
Stop
It was.
with
It
me,
was
dog.
such a. It's like those tracks did a father son Kamehameha. You know what I mean? Like they just if they tag team the fuck out of the dude and sell, it's done for. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's nothing less. There's nothing else you can attach to bring yourself back, Drake. It's done. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all get that reference. But what was your favorite track? What was your favorite diss out of everyone? You know what I mean? No bias to to Drake. You know what I mean? If you like Family Matters or Push Ups, let it be known. But what was your favorite one?
My favorite diss track. Oh man, my favorite diss track would have to be Not Like Us. Cause it was the most fun that he had to know that this is the death of
he beat Drake at his own game.
It's like I'm not even trying no more.
Not Like Us is Drake's back to back to me.
Yeah.
That Not Like Us is Drake back to back to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But what about Not Like Us? You know what I mean? Other than the likable of it,
ho.
Right. So it's just was it just the tangent, like the certain ear candy things, the things that make you like?
It really was the ear candy. It was the nuance of like all the references he already had going right back to Euphoria. like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, you playing with me.
Right.
Stop
Yeah.
playing with me. I'm
Stop
gonna
playing.
play with your pause. Play
Right.
with your ass. Like,
super pulse.
come on.
Yeah.
And then it's like to know that Drake is not taking him serious. Like, what?
Which was so crazy to me, right? Because, like, before I tell you my favorite track, drive.
Yeah.
They don't have nothing to drive. They don't have nothing to. You were toying with the man, not knowing that this whole time you was in a motherfucking infinite Sukomi.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
You thinking you up,
Yes.
not knowing you was already in the Genjutsu. Not knowing that you were already in the Genjutsu.
Like,
oh my
god. Is you not? Oh fuck. Well, that yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that Genjutsu that Itachi had did for
infinite
Kabuto.
Sukomi. He did that to Itachi when it was him.
No, the one he did to Kabuto where he's like in an infinite loop.
No, that was called something else.
Yeah. Oh, but you're talking about
no,
Tsukuyomi.
I'm just talking about the infinite, like literally Itachi's regular genjutsu that's so powerful.
Yeah,
where it's like you think minutes feels like years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the way Itachi explained it, he's like, yo, I feel like it's so powerful. I know. It's only been minutes, but it feels like I've been here for eternity type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What they did to Kabuto was basically like the ayahuasca. Like they put him in such a toad like motherfucking psychedelic that he had to change himself to get out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. But I don't think Drake did that. Drake he didn't get that far.
He didn't get that, yeah.
You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. We don't know what those other 5 tracks was. We don't know what the other 5 was.
Put out a whole album,
but
man.
Yeah, he would have if he would have kept going. Kendrick would have had to put him in. I forget what they called it, because it was like one side and then it's another side that you have to like flip or conjoin. And then boom, that person is in that, and that person has to get themselves out of that.
Yeah,
maybe you could say it is because it's like people are gonna still challenge certain things that he say and challenge certain things that happen going forth in Drake's career. But I called it I'm gonna just call it an infinite. That word is so hard to say.
Tsukuyomi.
Because do you say the T or just say Tsukuyomi?
I say Tsukuyomi. But it's
y'all
whatever.
know if y'all anime heads, you know if you know you know what I mean. Because I don't even think is that his mangekyo. I don't even think that's his mangekyo. I think that's just his normal motherfucking.
I believe
genjutsu.
I believe that's his mangekyo.
I don't think that's his mangekyo.
Or if that's his normal genjutsu, then
yeah, maybe. I haven't seen the regular Naruto in a long time, but I think Infinite Tsukuyomi is literally just his regular. Like it's just that strong. One little glance. If you glance at his eyes, they had to close their eyes while Itachi was getting tortured in a whole different crazy. But anyways, my favorite track, I feel like it's the most pivotal track that came out.
What's up?
Meet the Grams is the most sinister, most direct, most coming forth of Reaper that I feel like I will ever hear in the genre of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like that song sounded like it was like if you put that in a play, you get what I'm saying? Like the casualties of it in terms of what you can do with that, it would be freaking crazy. But the way that Meet the Grams stomped on Family Matters. And Family Matters was a great track from Drake.
Yeah.
We're not going to say it wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I only listened to Family Matters, twice. Because I had to re-listen to it. The first time I listened to it, I'm like, that's cool. You know what I mean? I went to go do something, and next thing I know, Kendrick dropped.
Yeah.
No, he didn't just drop 20 minutes after.
That was fun. That was crazy. Yeah.
It wasn't even an hour.
Yeah.
Minutes.
Yeah.
Like he was. See, that's where you get to a point where it's like, okay, this guy is not playing. You know what I mean? The war tactic of that.
Mm-hmm.
That means you was ready for everything.
Mm-hmm.
He said it in Euphoria.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the tails on you now. And then he freaking misquoted him in freaking the Hard Part 6. Talking about, yeah, he got touched on. He's like, no, he never did. He told his mom he didn't, but his mom went through freaking trauma and she know how it felt through her things that happened to her in Chicago, and she didn't believe him. It's like, you're misquoting him. I can see the tails on you now. Like he knew exactly what you were gonna do, what you were gonna say, what tracks you were gonna, the vibe you were gonna go at it. And I was like, how do you ever thought that these niggas is working for me? That's what he said in 616. Like, yo, I feel like I honestly feel like Kendrick Lamar is a genius when it comes to this rap stuff, when it comes to music, because the way that Meet the Grams came off, and like, you know, despite the daughter situation, if you're like, oh, the daughter was alive, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? People can say anything. Even if we took that part out of the song, it's still fire as fuck. He's talking to your mother, your father, your son, and you.
Facts.
And the eerie, you lied. You lied. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's, man, what a time, man. We lived through history, bro. We got to see a rap beat. We wasn't, you know what I mean? We was like toddlers when freaking, probably not even toddlers. I don't even think you were born yet. Were you born when freaking Biggie and Tupac was beefing? I think I was like 1.5, 2.
No.
Yeah, they basically died while we were still babies. You know what I mean? We couldn't even walk yet. Like, not even that. I don't even think you were. I think you were
born.
still in. Yeah, because what? Pac died in '96.
Yeah, I was born.
Yeah.
Like, but when he was still around, but he died in September, I believe.
Yeah, so you wasn't, boy, you couldn't even do nothing. Boy, you still getting fed out the Gerber shit.
That's it.
And then, you know, I was 2 when died. Biggie died. So So yeah, so you know what I mean. This is like, obviously we've been through bigger beefs, but I feel like Pac and Biggie are the biggest 2 other than Nas and Jay-Z. That's like, but the way that Biggie's being in beef, I know they didn't go back and forth in terms of rhyming. It was just hit them up, but we didn't really. I don't think we really got a track from Biggie. You know what I mean, responding to that. But man, oh man, these 2 titans, man, bro. I'm an advocate, man. Make Drake sing again, bro. I'm gonna keep saying it, man. I'm gonna keep saying it.
So I like Drake with the melodies.
Yeah, I don't like Drake when he act tough. Like, it's a real thing, bro. It's a real thing. It's a real thing, bro. Because it's like, man, when he be on his melody shit, do he be fucking like? He's a pop rapper. You know what I mean? They came out with him having another reference track for Mob Ties. It's like, come on, man. Like, you can't say you the best rapper and you getting help. And it wasn't even like you just took the flow. Like, you were saying the exact same things he said. You changed a couple words, but the majority of it was old dude. So you can't say you the top. You know what I mean? You can't call yourself a lyricist. Your pen is not even working. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I can't say that Drake hasn't written his own lyrics, but I will say
let me just say
have help.
Let me just say this one thing. When we go back to his past shit, right?
Yeah,
he sounds way different. You can tell when Drake wrote it. I feel like it. I feel like you could tell when Drake wrote it. It's certain things that he says, and it's gonna be a corny bar here or there type shit that comes out. So when I heard Push-Ups, and I was like, you know what I mean, I was like, yeah, this sounds like Drake wrote this shit. It wasn't bad, but it's like some of those bars was just fucking shut your ass, Metro, shut your ass up and make some drums, nigga. Like that's something Drake will fucking say.
But when he said it,
it's like
what?
What the fuck?
But it was like it was hard because it was like, damn, yo, you shut the fuck up.
No, that was top tier corny.
At that moment of time when I heard it, I was like, damn.
No,
he's not going.
I was like, I low key paused it.
Do nothing about it.
I low key paused it because it's like, nigga, he was gonna do that regardless. Nigga, he don't rap.
Exactly. So shut the fuck up. That's what he meant.
Nah, that was top tier corny, bro. It was a top tier corny bar for me. It was a top tier corny bar, and he laughed at it. Even Metro was like, I laughed at that shit. It was about the line that you were talking about with certain people that really
played some beats.
Nigga, when was he ever talking? This nigga says every day, thank God for the day. This dude said the Morse code rap. It was a Morse code rap.
It's like, man, shut your ass up.
That was him talking shit.
Like, damn.
He was talking shit with the fucking loop.
So much. Damn.
Hold on. It was something else I was about to ask next. Will their careers be the same? Both of them.
Because I have a feeling that Drake will drop something this year, as well as Kendrick will drop something this year.
Yeah.
And ironically, isn't J. Cole dropping something this year?
We still waiting on the fall off.
Damn.
I still haven't even listened to My Delete Later. I'm still mad.
It's still fire.
People are saying that's like probably the best body of work that came out, but I shouldn't have skipped it. I should have listened to it all the way through, but I knew the last track. Something told me to just go to the last track and it was that fucking lackluster fucking diss track, lying about To Pimp a Butterfly. It's just ugh. I'm still upset. I'm still upset.
He was talking.
He made a great decision, but I'm still upset.
He was talking.
I'm a new J. Cole fan, and I just wanted to see if he could knock off my number one. And he didn't.
He didn't have the heart. The heart wasn't in it, man.
Nigga, I've been in a lot of friendly phase, bro. It's not that deep. It wasn't that deep. Him and Drake was deep.
Yeah, that was deep.
But you could have got some punches too, gang. Because he told him, niggas like, I hope you my real friend. If not, I'm Y&W Melly.
That's why his heart wasn't in it. He was like, man, I'm going after my mans. I don't know if I feel like this,
bro.
This energy
like I said
real.
In the last time we talked, bro, I'm not doing something if I don't got my heart in it, gang.
That's why he stopped.
I won't even do, what you gonna do? If I don't feel like a certain way about it, then I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing that. Because now,
if anything, he was just testing his pen, and he did what he said he did.
You can't take
shit.
He was
about to do. He said, I might delete later, and he deleted the track. So it's like,
I don't know. One of these days I'm gonna get over it and I'm gonna listen to it, but right now I'm still upset. And I listened to Grippy and I was like,
yeah, I don't know about.
I don't know about this one. I think obviously his verse was better than Old Boy's verse, but it was different to hear this nigga talking about sex and shit like that. He has before talking about his virginity and shit, but
Grippy.
It's catchy, but I'm like, I don't know if I really rock with it like that. Like, if it come on, I'll be like, hey, Grippy, I'll do that. But I ain't gonna, I ain't wording for wording type shit. So, going back to what we were saying, where is Drake's career going after this?
Honestly, I don't know, cause if he drop, all we're thinking about in our heads is OV ho.
Yeah, I told you it's gonna be a forever stain. So you saying that it's not gonna be the end of his career?
No,
but it's definitely gonna be tarnished a little bit.
He'll have to come with some fire. For us to be like, you know what? These songs that he just put out, they're not bad. We're gonna rock with this a little bit more. You know?
Is Drake a pop rapper?
He has done pop things.
Is he a pop rapper?
He has done pop things.
So in his eyes, Drake is a pop rapper.
He has
He is
done
not
pop
a
things.
he is not a for real lyricist. He has a good flow and good melodies.
He has done pop things.
He has a good flow and good melodies. That's what I'm getting from you.
He has done pop things. I don't know how to describe this, but he
this
has
is a
done
podcast
pop
where
things.
our opinion doesn't matter, but we're gonna give it to you anyway. And he over here running around. The question, it's all
He
good.
has done pop things.
I feel like Drake's career is not going anywhere. I do feel like it's, like I said, it's gonna be tarnished, and it's gonna be a little bit of what are you gonna do now? So I feel like his next thing that he does has to kind of make a, not a statement, but defer eyes back onto the music and not onto the situation. So having that PDF file stuff talked about you is a very strong segment, especially a lot of these black people that are being especially, you know, the Diddy situation, stuff like that, like, you know, after the Epstein Island and these Weinstein things, like these, you know, y'all putting it very bad for for us, man. Girls rather be in the woods with bears than men. It's crazy talk. But it's like, yo, when y'all have money and power, y'all get this God complex and y'all start doing some weirdo shit. Like, bro, like, nigga, go to the library and find a wholesome woman. If you feel like all these girls that you come around with are just whores, and go to the library. You know what I mean? Go somewhere where you feel like, go, you know, scrape your knee and go to the hospital and find you a nurse or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, and just find you a wholesome woman, because y'all need structure. Y'all motherfuckers are just that bachelor lifestyle gets old, man.
So you're saying go to the places where the holes aren't not.
No, I didn't say that. I said go to wholesome places.
That's what it sounds. Go to wholesome places. So go to the places where the holes aren't at.
Man,
go to the places where the holes
I look on
aren't
Instagram
at,
and I can find a nurse.
Don't go to the club.
I can find a nurse that's in her scrubs.
Don't go to the bar.
And then one post later, she at the motherfucker. She went half naked at the club, so it don't matter. It just, you gotta just. I'm just saying, just go to certain places, have certain conversations with certain people
where the holes aren't
instead
at.
of being in certain situations where you know these type of girls are gonna be at. That's all. That's all. But back into the music, I just feel like these guys. Yeah, I feel like Drake just. He has to bring it back into the music. And I want Drake so bad to just not make an album that sounds like a playlist, man. Make an album that has an actual concept, bro. Like, For All the Dogs was all over the place at moments. You know what I'm saying? It
got buried.
It got buried. You know what I mean? And it sucks because I love Drake for the melodies, and that's a real thing. Why does Drake think he's so tough? Like, bro, you're stop. You know what I mean? These people that's like, oh yeah, he's better rapper than Kendrick. No, he's not. Because he barely even raps, bro. Everything is a melody. Everything is melodic. Everything is ear candy. Everything it's put there for a reason for you to like it, bro. That's why he has reference tracks.
Damn.
There's not just him just, okay, let me just see what I got. All right, hold on, let me redo it. No, like, he has a whole team around him. You know what I mean? Obviously other artists probably do too, but they rhymes be they rhymes. It's not like, oh, let me hear it again. Okay, I like this. Like, let me see what I could do with it, and literally say the same lines as somebody else. Same cadence. It's just your voice, and you just putting your name on it and taking credit. I don't know, man. And that's it's such a shame, because I grew up like as a teenager, Drake was the guy. 2009, 2011 era, like, you know what I mean? Those the tens eras. I got to listen to both of these guys at their grind mode. You know what I'm saying? But I know why I liked it, Drake, and I know why I liked it, Kendrick. But Drake, he had a thing where it just seemed like he just kept mother freaking just trying to dip a toe in every other thing. Like, bro, like you don't have to stick to what you know, but like the culture vulture shit, it makes sense now that we seeing it. After all these years, I try to deny it. Like, nah, he not a culture vulture. He just fucking with, he fucks with shit. You know what I mean? You know? But, you know, especially after control shit, I kind of felt like, why you so pressed? Like, I never understood why you so pressed? Like, bro, you ain't never, you seem like a nigga that ain't had no siblings. Like, you didn't have no siblings, and you got upset because the nigga down the street that you usually fuck with all the time was like, nigga, I'll fuck with you, nigga, but I'll fuck you up. I'm better than you at everything. Bro, but I got you that ball for Christmas, bro. Like, what the freak? Why would you say that to me? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, and I'm gonna use this ball to motherfucking shoot threes in people's faces. You know what I mean? Bullshit like that. But I just know that Drake, he doesn't have to, but I would like to see him make a body of work where he tells all in his own way. And kind of not play that part where it's like, oh, you know, because obviously people going to be like, oh, now he trying to da-da-da-da. It's like, you know, make an album that you want to do for yourself, truthfully, not just because, oh, I know I can sell. Because that's where it's been at. Like, yo, we loved you for the genuine shit. When Yachty was like, oh, this dude, why don't you make love songs so much? It's like, nigga, I haven't been in love. I can't fake it. It's like, I can understand that, but the stuff you are doing that are real to you seem fake to us because we know that's not you. We don't even want that for you type shit. You talking about drugs, talking about being in a strip club all the damn time, just living a life of a you know what I mean, a young adult.
Yeah.
Instead of a man that's a father of a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Almost 40 years old. You can have your fun, but don't make it seem like that's your identity as a man.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean? You're not I don't know. I feel like Kendrick definitely told the best of it. You know what I mean? They call you the boy, where's the man? I ain't seen him yet. You know what I mean? You're getting surgery done and you're not going to the gym and showing people, you know what I mean, a before and after of just how, if you lock in, you can get the results that you put into it. Like being a role model, like you like being famous, but the shit that you portraying is false narratives of the black culture. And you grew up Jewish in a nice neighborhood, man. Like, why are you over here trying to like, you know, from a outside looking in, it's like Kendrick is like, yo, bro, you trying to exploit this shit. You think it's fun. You think it's, you know, and you genuinely feel like, nigga, I put you on, so you gotta be under my wing forever type shit.
So the same question that you asked me, what do you think? Do you think Drake could still continue his career?
Well, I already said.
How do you feel?
Oh, well, I already said it. I feel like
no.
No, I didn't say no. I said he has to make I will want him to make an album that brings us back to the music and try to take away from what happened and just make real songs again, real intricate songs that tells all. That's what I said, and I was saying that like the logo is gonna be tarnished. The OVO logo is gonna be tarnished because of what was said about him, the PDF file stuff, and the homies that was around him doing weird shit. But you know,
why you keep saying PDF files, bro?
I don't want to say the word. I don't know if we're gonna get freaking flagged for saying that word.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, you know. So
I didn't even know that was a bad word for real.
You can't say certain stuff, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I went off on a little tangent. You know what I mean? That's just me, just saying how I feel about the things. But yeah, that's my thing. In terms of Kendrick, though, we flip it and go on Kendrick's side. I feel like Kendrick has a star. He literally has a Mario star,
like Mario Party, yeah.
Yeah, that he can just use whenever, and we're just waiting on him to use it. He won that motherfucking game, and he has a star, and he can just however he wants to, whenever he wants to. Well, you obviously will hope he uses it soon. And the shit he has at the forum on Juneteenth, 100,000 people in the queue waiting. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even hold that many.
So now, since this man Kendrick has the star,
yeah.
somebody has to take it from him.
What are you talking about?
Since he has the star.
There's plenty of stars that can be given out.
But since he has one, who's gonna take it from him?
No one.
No one. Done.
Yeah.
No one.
Another thing I want to say before I let you go into what you feel about Kendrick's career going forward. Kendrick legit displayed why he's the best rapper almost ever.
But you said there's many stars that could be given out, right?
There's many stars that be given out. Yes, but that doesn't mean that he's gonna stop getting stars. I just mean like.
So you're telling me.
Okay.
J. Cole. J.
Cole's name is still.
J. Cole low-key gave up his star.
J. Cole was in a battle.
But even though it seems like he didn't, he low-key gave up his star. Drake lost his star to who? Kendrick Lamar.
They both lost their star.
Kendrick lost his star.
No, J. Cole.
Okay, so J. Cole lost his star.
J. Cole gave up his star.
He gave up his star.
Because when he apologized, said this wasn't.
So you're telling me
mm-hmm.
Kendrick right now has 3 stars.
If we want to reference it as Mario Party, then yes.
This man is winning.
He's been winning.
Who's gonna take it from him?
There's no one on Kendrick's level.
There's no one on Kendrick's level. So who's gonna take it? That's what we need to know now. Cause this man is up. And it's like, I'm not the person that'd be like, oh, let's knock him down. No. But he's up right now. So who's gonna take his star away?
I don't think there's anyone that is. I don't think there's anyone. You know, I think Kendrick just. I think Kendrick was brought up at the perfect time, at the perfect, giving out the perfect music, and put in the perfect situations to succeed. Because when you really think about it, what person under his generation could? Because everyone else is doing, you know, it's so many different subgenres of hip hop now and rap. So it's like, in terms of the globalness that he has, the type of albums he put out, the stuff he talks about, his clean, you know what I mean, persona, and at the same time being a good kid in a mad city, you know what I mean? Because them gang related motherfuckers like solidified Kendrick as being one of them ones.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else has that type of like accolades, you know what I mean, behind them to be like, you know, because like who you gonna say? You know, if you say a Young Boy or Travis Scott or you know what I mean, it's like these people don't even like make that type of music that he makes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He like it's just a whole different. He's on a whole different table.
Yeah.
In the front.
So he literally stated, "I'm Big Me."
Yeah, it's just Big Me. Fuck the big 3. It's just Big Me.
I took all y'all stars. It's just me now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. He literally saw first person shooter and was like,
yeah,
these niggas are serious?
These niggas are serious. Perfect cinema.
Hey, yeah, we got a track talking about like that. You know what I mean? You trying to hop on? Say less. Say less. You went on Batman mode. Eviscerated these niggas. Had the motherfuckers, got the sensitive rappers back in their pajama clothes. Ha ha. Joke's on you. High five. I'm bulletproof. Man, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
And one more thing, talking about that, people were talking about the Control verse. It's like, oh yeah, he didn't respond after that. Like he responded on freaking the hip hop freestyle. Mm-hmm. And eviscerated niggas again. Mm-hmm. Probably the best hip hop freestyle you saw.
Mm-hmm. But people contemplated if it was like about Big Sean or Drake.
It was about everybody.
Yeah.
How you think Big Sean feel? Big Sean always getting smushed. about his finger.
Yeah, that's true.
And they always try to make it he said himself, they try to make it into a beef, but it wasn't nothing like that.
They even made up.
Yeah, but
Like
at the same time, it's like Kyrie and Curry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're both great. It's just one of them always but maybe not Kyrie and Curry. But it's like not Kyrie and Curry. But I fuck with Big Sean. You know what I mean? He's dope. He's always been dope. He's always gonna forever be a dope lyricist, dope artist. Certain things that got out of his way that could have catapulted him, and those are, I feel like, internal decisions as well. You know what I mean? Going away from music and stuff like that. Some people can do it, some people can't. Like I said, like I put not Travis. I put like A$AP Rocky in that same boat. It's like, being away from it for too long, but we know how dope you are. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people just don't have that stretch. J. Cole and Kendrick can leave and come back and still be those guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not a lot of other people have that luxury, man. Jay-Z came out with an album. Everybody would listen to it. Everybody will probably, because like, it's gonna be dope. It's just it's a type of aura that you have to have, though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you could look at you could look at Kendrick's albums, like there's not really misses. If you think it's a miss, you know what I mean? Someone will argue that you just don't understand it. And there will be a lot of people backing that up, like, nah, nigga, you just don't understand it. Yeah, I just don't get it. I don't understand why people don't like people like them. But it's like, nigga, it's not like it's like 2 or 3 people. It's like a gazillion people. That's like, yo, this is probably the best shit ever. But
I don't think Drake will ever push a T again.
No, why? Why would he do that? Why? I don't. I think Drake is battle tested. Drake has done this a couple times, but I think he should be done, man. He should be done. Like, give us 2 years with no music, man. Go do something else for a second. Go produce another show.
He's gonna have to.
He produced Euphoria.
Yeah.
And that was people tying that all together. How like all the little kids and shit like that, like teenagers and young girls, like yeah. I was like, damn.
If that was a reference, what the fuck?
Yeah, Kendrick is a freaking mastermind.
What the fuck?
Mastermind. But yeah, what's your conclusion about the rap battle? Like, what do you think we got out of it? What do you think was shine the best out of it?
We definitely he definitely exposed Drake, for sure. Put us a new light of who Kendrick Lamar is. People are happy to hear from Kendrick Lamar, since it's been a long time. But we all know Kendrick Lamar for being for giving, hot fire. At least I do. People who don't, well, they know now.
Yeah.
And then going forward for Drake, he either got to explain himself.
I think that would be worse. If he don't have to explain himself.
Either explain himself, explain
he should
his life decisions.
He should just tell all and just tell his point of view on his life.
I mean, honestly, that's it.
And literally try to tell people, like, this is what I experienced being me.
Yeah.
But it's all on me because I wanted this. So he has to do it in a way that people can understand and be like, all right, Drake. You know what I mean?
It's like either you die or you get reborn.
Yeah. Ayahuasca. Kill the eagle, fell in bottom. I think my conclusion of everything is that Kendrick Lamar, like I said, is one of the greatest rappers to ever rap. I feel like both of their contributes to the rap game is very beneficial. Do I wish Drake would be a little bit more on the conscious side sometimes and tell us about certain things that, instead of just making us have a good song, like, you know what I mean, be a little bit more conscious, yes, but, we can't lie and say that the music that he has brought to us is irrelevant or is not, good in its own right. Obviously, his past couple albums have not been the best, but there's certain songs that you can get out of it that you can love him about, and his legacy will be a little tainted after this, but I don't think it will be, so bottom of the barrel where it's like, we gotta cancel this dude. You know what I'm saying? So, well, hip hop won. Hip hop is a sport. And we understand. I'm glad that people understand now of hip hop and then everything else. Kendrick is hip hop. He been talking about that. I do this for Compton. I do this for y'all. Like, you know what I mean? You make music that pacify him. I make music that electrify him. Like, when is the last time like the world stopped because Drake put out something? We listened to it.
I think it was the one where Kanye and Drake had almost at the same album out.
Exactly. See that they went on. Are you talking about when they did the Free Hoover shit?
Is it champagne?
What are you talking about?
Wait, say what you about to say?
When they had that concert on Amazon on.
No.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking when they had the same album out. Like Donda, when he had put Donda out, when Kanye put Donda out and Drake put his album out. You don't remember that?
I do remember that, but that album,
I
think you're talking about
August, September.
What is that? Not for it's the one before Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah, Certified Lover Boy. That was nice. No. People didn't stop to hear that album.
The world stopped. People stopped. People listened to it. You have to understand. Let me say this.
All right.
When Kendrick comes out, wherever he comes out, when we heard Family Ties, that everybody not motherfucking go crazy because they got to hear Kendrick rap. People went crazy when he rapped on fucking Busta Rhymes album. And that was like the first shit we heard of him. People were calling upon Kendrick Lamar when the George Floyd shit happened. Even though he was in the crowd marching. They made him seem like he was Malcolm X or Martin Luther King. Kendrick, we need you to speak for us. And what he come out with, he's like, yo, I know what I do is good, but I am not your savior. We have to find God. We have to find the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So to understand that person is that high up, that people call upon him for black issues, is a whole different aspect of just him dropping a song. That means every time this nigga motherfucking speaks, every time he is seen, it's like, oh my God. Or it's just like Drake is like, oh, he just dropped some more shit. Let's go listen to it.
Damn, that's actually the fan base right now on some weird shit. Like,
yeah,
on
he
both
had
sides.
people go listen to his old shit and be like, nah, this dude is really fucking dope. Having the people listen to Pimp a Butterfly again because they had to didn't listen to they listened to Pimp a Butterfly again. They listened to motherfucking Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers because they had to hear Mother I Sober to see, and then you get into that thing. It's like, damn, like this shit is actually good. Like, you get out that space because you listen to peers. You're so much other stuff going on, but you really sit down and listen to this nigga shit. He's fucking dope. He's dope as hell. He's dope as hell. No one else is gonna get that type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A person like me, like I listen to the old school Wu-Tangs. I listen to, you know what I mean, the old school Ice Cubes and stuff like that. I go back and listen to music where I wasn't alive or to know about it, but just like how we listen to oldies and stuff like that. Old rap music is something y'all should still tap into. Because you can understand it a little bit more. Like, why does this people like this so much? Let me see. We know we fuck with Drake. He's in our face every fucking year and a half. He's on the feature every fucking 2 months. But when you get some high quality shit, you feel it a little longer. It sticks with your heart a little bit better. You know what I mean? So that's my whole thing about it. To have people go back in your catalog and be like, nah, he's really one of him. You know what I mean? I watched a thing. I watched a public interview. Little white boy was like, "Who is like you're like the best artist right now?" And he said Kendrick Lamar is the most complete artist. You know what I'm saying? He checks all the boxes.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? He makes you think, versatile. His shit has substance. Makes you feel. It can make you cry, make you dance, make you. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It make you laugh. If I gotta stab a pussy ass nigga, I'm gonna make it look sexy. If I gotta go hard on the bed, I'm gonna make it look sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's some like, you know what I'm saying? If I do that shit, nigga, I'm gonna do it like on some pimp shit, nigga, on my mama, like tight shit.
All right. So moving forward,
We just listened to, we just did a reaction to
Gunna's
album.
Mm-hmm.
What is your consensus of it? Like, what is your final review of it?
My final review on it. I like the whole album. It had nicks and crannies here and there, but it was not bad. It wasn't a bad album all the way through. I just wish that I wanted a little bit more from him on certain songs, but he gave us what he gave us, so it's whatever. I like the feature with Offset, with Normani, and also Roddy Ricch. He gave us a quick verse, so it was cool. But it wasn't like amazing to me. The album wasn't amazing to me.
Mm-hmm. What do you think it lacked at?
Just some more creativeness. Some more different sounds. It was too quick. The songs were way too quick. Just to make it a little bit longer, or just little bit more fleshed out on what you could do for the performance of the song. You know, it didn't seem rushed, but it just didn't seem like, oh, this could be like way more.
Okay.
Way more.
I feel like it. I feel like it was a. I wouldn't. I feel like it was a playlist album. I feel like it was a lot of different vibes. Like it wasn't a subject matter. We were just listening to Gunna, and like I said in the reaction that we did of the album, I feel like it was Gunna's highlights. You know what I mean? As an artist, as a rapper. You know what I mean? These are the type. This is Gunna right here. Because this is only me. Only I can do these songs in these type of aspects. Anything you hear other than that, outside of me, it's copying or it's a fake. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. These are the type of songs that I thrive at, and I do best at. And there was a lot of good highlights in the songs and the stuff that we listened to. One thing I will take out of it is it was a lot of songs was short, a lot of quick vibes, quick bounces, and I feel like the track list was every genre of what he does was just subjected. You know what I mean? This is this part. This is this part. This is this part. It wasn't a cohesiveness to where it's like we were up and down, up and down, up and down. It was like we were down, down, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Okay, we grooving now, and now we on like rappy rap and little sad songs and more intricate songs like that at the end. So if I wish it would have been a little bit more of a a wave of things, if that makes sense. Being we're up and then we're down, we're up and we're down, we're up and down to get a good wave, a ripple of good cohesive song play throughout the queue. Am I mad at the album? No. Do I believe it's a true album? No. Do I believe fans will take out of it what they will? Yes. because it had a lot of different vibes on there that you can use in different type of aspects.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Background music, up front, vibing, smoking, drinking, chill shit, something that you can play with a lyricist, you know what I mean? Just to get you know, because he's rapping instead of just, you know what I mean, doing his one flow. So I would say that I was pleased. Do I think it's the best album of the year? Negative. Do I feel like Gunna is gonna come out with his next thing? I hope it's gonna be a good collection of ideas and shit. Yeah, I really hope. You know what I mean? I really hope that he can do that before he leaves YSL whenever his contract is up. Because now he's like he got 2 albums since he was released from the prison. So or confinement, wherever he was at while he was locked up. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I feel like I said, it's certain things you can put on a playlist or whatever that can vibe out and give you what you need from it. Shout out to Gunna.
So what's your score?
6. I like 6.
It's a light 6.
Yeah.
I was gonna be generous, give him like at least a 6.7. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
6.7 or a
I liked it.
solid 7 and just stay there.
Nah, yeah, I give it a light 6. I give it a light 6.
But
Enjoy myself. But in terms of album, you know what I'm saying? A collective of songs that makes a whole body of work. I feel like it was not all the way there for me. I enjoyed certain songs, enjoyed certain vibes. You know, like I said, probably gotta listen to it a couple more times. Or a couple songs a couple more times. Like, you know, you hear that song that you haven't heard in a long time. It's like, wait, where was this song? Oh, this was on that album? Oh, this one actually hard. So you just gotta be in a different mindset, you know, sometimes. So but all in all, I that's how I'm feeling about it. All right. Last thing I wanted to discuss the West Coast, man. I don't know. We didn't talk about Vince Staples' album. Probably talk about that next time. I did listen to it. I don't know if you did, but you know what I mean. So we have Vince Staples, Schoolboy Q, got YG coming out with some DJ Mustard. You know what I mean. A lot of people from the West Coast is you know what I mean. Is tapping in and really trying to get back on the map. Do you feel like the West Coast is about to have that spot over the East Coast and the South, man? What you thinking? I feel like their time it's now. It was the perfect time after the beef, man.
they should have their time. They should have their time.
Nah. All the shit that's about to come out, all the music that's about to come out, is the West about to be on the top, bro.
I literally like done my areas of expertise, like just listening to music and driving, and what was like giving me like the good, like I don't want to say vibe, but a good listen. And Vince was different. That album was different than what I was normally used to from him, and I wouldn't say it was bad at all. It was just different.
But I feel like
YG is coming up with some nice
Vince,
stuff.
But Vince album, it was similar to the last album that he came out with, and I loved the last album.
Nah, this was different for me for a listen, like because I listened all the way through. It was a little bit more darker tone.
The last album he came out was not the same vibe. Are you serious?
This was a different tone from him.
What do you think about the last album he came out with? I think it was Ramona Park.
I like Ramona Park. Ramona Park was cool.
Ramona Park was fire.
Yes, it was fire.
You don't think this has similar cues from that?
It was a different tone from it. No,
I feel like it was a little bit not. I would say a monotone, but I don't think that's the proper word to say it. I feel like he was talking a little bit more from a different perspective.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, with certain issues. That was my consensus of it. That was my thought process when I was listening to it. You know what I mean? So I fucked with it. You know what I mean? Blue Lips. I feel like went over people's radars.
It did,
and it's a great fucking album. Certain songs went over my radar. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not giving, and then I didn't give a full respect to, you know. I don't want to be, but I ain't trying to be biased because I'm from the West Coast. Like it's just, you know, I had to listen to it again and be like, yo, this is tough, man.
But it's tough because it sounded like one of those albums that people could probably just like just walk on by towards, and it's not because it's so good.
Yeah.
But you know, people listen to what they want to listen to. If it's not new, they can just listen to their old stuff. YG is coming up with some good hits.
So Baba.
So
YG do his thing.
I want to expect that. So yeah, I agree with you. It'll be their time. Yeah.
You think, and then we got Roddy Ricch too.
Roddy Ricch coming with his album, yeah.
Yeah. And then DJ Mustard.
And then
we probably gonna get more music from I think Ab Soul, J Rock.
Yeah.
Like
J Rock is coming with some heat, man.
So it's the West Coast's time. We about to hear some shit. We about to be on top, gang.
All right. But
do you feel like that or not?
I need because it's not a real confirmation for me. It would be just
all
like,
these people are about to drop after the biggest
I
fucking.
Guess so. Like it's one of those type of fucking signature from me. Like I guess so, but it's like I really
saying
want
like, oh, it
to
should
hear
be.
More from
it should be because
it should be. That's what I'm going to say. It should be, but I don't know right now.
I feel like the West Coast is about to fucking do the fucking
because we still got people from the South. People from the South. People from the East.
I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared.
You gonna see.
Hey, I don't care. Maybe I'm biased, bro. They about to come out and show out, and I'm here for it. On me. But other than that, anything else you want to say?
Nah.
Hey, King Kendrick. I'm playing. All right. Well, this is another installment of Music in the Blood. I appreciate y'all listening, watching, wherever y'all at. Like, share. Subscribe wherever you're on.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We just love talking about music, man. Love making music. Love doing this because it makes us happy. Definitely about to hopefully go into a segment where Unc is on the Zoom call, and then we can talk a little bit more deeper and hear his side of certain things. But that being said, our opinion doesn't matter, but we give it to y'all anyway. I go by Zoe.
Ren.